No dives into the river today. Oh, the freaking bug in my ear. Ah, why do the bugs always go right in your freaking ear hole? Oh, get out of there, man. Gotta turn the motorcycle on first, genius. What's happening, guys? Welcome to Little Po Road. In the snotty mud is where he's gonna have trouble with that those big blocks. Oh! But today we're gonna do another Adulting Sucks video, and we are talking about having kids. Oh man. Little Hannah Bean is now 7 months old, and she's the apple of my eye. She's beautiful. She can already do no wrong. I would already buy her a space shuttle if she wanted it. I love her to death. What I want to talk to you about is some of the things nobody warns you about before you have a kid. And there's a lot of them. And Miss Stacy and I actually have chatted about this a bunch. And we actually think that people do this on purpose because they had to do it, and now you have to do it. So they tell you all the fun stuff. They tell you some of the icky stuff, you know, changing diapers, blah blah blah. Not that big of a deal. What they don't tell you about as a dude is that when your wife goes in to have the baby, whoa, that was gnarly. Saved. When your wife goes in to have the baby, there's 2 nurses, and you're like, oh cool, like I guess I'm watching. No, you're expected to be part of this whole scenario, and they don't tell you that in any of the classes or any of that stuff. They were like, grab a leg, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna hold the leg here for a minute until, you know, the other nurse gets in here and takes over holding the leg and giving directions. Oh no. I held a leg for like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. And it was never not my turn to hold the leg. It's a good thing I'm strong, because even though women are smaller than men, they are strong in their legs. And then when they start telling them to push and that pain kicks in and they just like, they hit the point of get this thing out of me rage, it gets crazy. And she starts pushing hard, and it's pushing against me, and I'm just like, I had dead arm within the first like 10 minutes, and then I had another 2 hours and 45 minutes to go. So once beautiful little Hannah Bean was born, Daddy had a dead arm for like 4 days. And oh man, I can't tell you, the nurses made fun of me because I cried. The moment she was born and I could let the leg go responsibly and carefully and nicely for my wife, I busted out into uncontrollable tears. I didn't know it was coming. I kind of thought I might, but I wasn't 100% sure until like the moment it happened, and oh my god, did it happen. I cried like a baby. Uncontrollable tears. I was so happy. Oh. Now, another thing. Where are we going here? What's this one? Little Po Road. Okay, so we're staying on the same one. Let me wipe you guys off. And now, another thing that they don't tell you is that these babies, oh shit, hang on, to be continued. Yeehaw. Oh yeah. Low bridge. Another low bridge. Another thing that they don't tell you. Whoa, that one was a lot deeper than I thought. Oh, almost got cross-threaded. Gotta be careful. Another thing that they don't tell you is that these babies, whoa, they're very loud. They're little and extremely loud. And like, that's all well and good. Sorry guys, a little tricky. That's all well and good. I don't mind, you know, little babies crying because it needs something, and I'm here to take care of it. That's my job. But they don't tell you that they just cry and cry for no reason sometimes. Alright, I guess we're good. That they cry and cry for no reason sometimes. And this could be anytime from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4:35 in the morning to whenever they want to do it. And you know, it's just them kind of figuring out the world. And you know, they just were born, so like hell, they don't know anything. So what I figured out on my own, and this is probably a new dad mistake all over the place, is that I was holding her like in a cradle with her face pointed at mine so I could see her face. And it took me longer than it should have to figure out that if I pointed her face away from my ears, the piercing sound was so much better. And then I was a little bit more sane that I could then take better care of her and get her, you know, figure out what was wrong, why she was crying, and try and make her world better. Because they always tell you in all those classes, like, babies cry and they freak out, and if your nerves go crazy, put the baby down and go walk away. Baby's gonna be fine as long as you put baby in a safe space. And that is 100% true. And I'm like an extremely patient person most of the time, unless it comes to dealing with idiots. But my patience got worn out a couple of times before I figured this little trick out. And man, I'd put her down and go walk around, go step outside, you know, whatever, do whatever I had to do, and then come back a couple minutes later. And hey, even every once in a while, she would like be done crying, which was cool. Or I could sit with her and figure out what the heck the problem was. But yeah, holding her face away from my her noise hole away from my ear holes was a big plus, a big you know, thing that I learned. Sorry, I'm totally rambling because this is kind of crazy. This is awesome. Killer trails. These guys are gone, totally gone. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm making my way through. Oh, haven't been riding in forever, especially not in mud, ever. Oh, this is real snotty mud too. Come on, baby. No, I see him way the hell up there. Oh, lovely. Yeehaw. Alright, let's get out of the middle and go pick a side. There we go. That's better. Oh. Another thing that I've learned about babies is that they are incredibly happy with like some seriously rudimentary things. Like, you can keep a baby happy pretty easily just by like lifting him up in the air and making noises. I wasn't really sure when we had her, like, how am I going to entertain this baby? But I figured out that singing her the song Twist and Shout and standing her on my lap and swiveling her hips around makes her the happiest thing in the entire world. So it kind of was a reminder to me that, holy cow, kind of was a reminder to me that simple things we take for granted a lot, and we shouldn't. Oh, simpler things can make you happy. And that's totally true. Oh, I see where that Versailles went. Whoa. Oh, that is dope. Little campsite there would be awesome. Whoa. Easy there, CDS filler, easy. Whoa. Staying in one little track like that when you're sliding all over the place is pretty hard. Not as easy as it looks. Whoa. Whoa. No dives into the river today. Oh, the freaking bug in my ear. Ah. Why do the bugs always go right in your freaking ear hole? Ah, get out of there, man. Oh, this is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Tell I'm out of shape, which I totally am. Being a dad, especially a dad that works from home, just sitting around playing with the baby. But man, having a kid is really awesome. Everybody is right. It's amazing. Just make sure, you guys that don't have kids yet, just make sure that when you decide to have kids that you're financially ready for it. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. But greatest joy I've ever experienced in my life. And everybody says that, and it is 100% true. 100% true. But anyway, if this camera's still running, I'll catch y'all later. Come on guys, peace sign. Peace. There you go.